Scru, what up? They weren't ready for this one. Yo, I'm a byproduct of fly talk. All these guys nada. I fathered the scene. I'm Darth and you Skywalker.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all straight? Huh? Y'all goody? Huh? What? Look at how I'm walking. Look how I'm walking. Don't even ask questions. Just peep how I'm walking. It's weird. It's weird. What's good, ladies and gentlemen of the S&J Nation? It's your boy S&J, Scru Face, Young Fizza. The Fizz? Can we go with that? Y'all like that? Put in the comment section. I don't think I like that. Let's not go with that. Anyway, so as you see, I'm in different surroundings, bro. I'm in different scenario, bro. I'm in a different setting, bro. You know what I mean? You could even tell by the dreads, I'm in a different place because they fall different in different climates. You feel what I'm saying? So peep this. Peep this. Y'all know I gotta get my promo out the way, first of all. The first piece of promo I gotta get off is Going In Again is at 100,000 views, bro. 100,000 views, man. You know what that means? We on the road to 200,000, bro. Y'all thought it stopped at 100,000. They thought it stopped at 100,000, well. They thought it stopped, no, don't stop at 100,000, 200,000. Old Town Road Screwed Up is almost to 50,000. Let's get that popping, ladies and gentlemen. And I know a lot of y'all been hitting me up, been like, yo, Screw, when's the music dropping, man? You was dropping every week, bro. Last month, just over there, you was dropping every week. Why you not dropping every week? Screw Saturday was a special thing. Obviously, well, maybe some of y'all didn't know that. Maybe y'all just thought for the rest of the time, every Saturday I drop. What I will say is, I probably will most likely be dropping on Saturdays, but it doesn't mean every Saturday I'm gonna drop. So, what I will tell you though is, get ready for that S&J Randolph track. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Plus, that Trey from Law Twins and S&J collab, that's coming too. Yeah. And then a big shout out to the homie Tech 9 for all the love he's been showing lately. I will be reacting to Tech 9's album. Right now, as you see, I'm not in my vicinity. So when I get back to, you know what I mean, the hood, you know what I mean, the block, dirty down the block, I will be reacting to Tech 9's whole album. I'm gonna be doing it in a different kind of way. I don't know if y'all have seen Anthony Fantano's reviews, but when it comes to like claims and stuff like that, I think Anthony Fantano has the best way of doing reviews. And I like to say him by name, so people, like, that's where I got the idea from. Well, he'll listen to it and he fast forwards through the music, but you still see the reactions, and then he has the parts where he's talking regular. Because as y'all know, I always try to get closer and closer to just having this be a breakdown channel. You know what I mean? Like, the reactions is fire, reactions is dope, but you know my bag is the breakdown. I started this channel reading lyrics. If you an OG, then you know when I was reading lyrics, I wasn't even playing the music, you know what I mean? Because unless it's like somebody I know, you know what I mean, even though I talk to Tech, or unless it's somebody I can, you know, feel like it's okay to just use the music. Usually they tell you ahead of time, like, yo, you don't gotta cut it, Then I'll do that, so. Until then, but I wanna give the full, just so, cause the editing sometimes be crazy. It be crazy on them long videos, and that's what kind of takes away from the video, because I know I have to edit it, so I have to act a certain way or try to get it done a little faster so I'm not editing all day. If I do it like that, then it'll be way easier to do it. So hopefully y'all here for the reactions, the breakdowns, not for just hearing other people's music. Plus, go listen to Tech's album. Anyway, so that was a long intro. Ladies and gentlemen, can we talk? Today, I don't know exactly when it is. I think 2 o'clock Atlanta time, the Goods vs. Cassidy event is going down. And If y'all know me, y'all know I'm the battle rap guy, man. I'm the battle rap dude, man. So what would I look like if we didn't do a special battle rap Mumfu live? Now, here's the thing about the Mumfu live. I don't know how we're gonna do that live with both me and Mumfu and for you to be able to see us. If not, then I'll just be doing a live reaction and I might have like Mumfu on the phone or something like that. But it'll be on this channel. So I just talked to Chef Trash, baby. And Monroe from Script Word. Let me tell you, I'm excited, bruh. I feel it. Huh? Okay, cool. Let's get to the main meat pause of this video. Hold up. Let me get this right. Let me get it right. Because I sound like a broken record every time I break a record. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, Marshall, done did it again, bro. Again and again. So, this is weird to me too. This is funny to me. The only reason this is funny to me is because I thought that this happened a long time ago. I'm pretty sure if you go back and watch one of my old videos, I think I said this, but you clicked on the title, so you know what it is. Eminem's word "stan" has officially been added to the Webster dictionary. Let me get my internet access right first. It's been officially added to the Webster dictionary. Now that is crazy. Listen, anytime an artist, well, this is what I always like to say too. Hold on. This is what I like to say too. Hip hop is the biggest thing. Hip hop is pop culture. Hip hop has changed pop culture since before they officially called it pop culture. Now, is M the first person to get a word in the Webster dictionary? Absolutely not. Lil Wayne got bling bling in there. Bling bling. Every time I come around this thing, bling bling. They got that in there. Cash Money got that in there. And I'm pretty sure there's some other ones from hip hop, but that's the one that I know off. Jiggy. Will Smith got jiggy and after getting jiggy with it. No. So what I'm saying is, we've been doing this. But if this is, hold on. If this, I think, hold on. I'm trying to pull it up right now. You know, it's one of them like low edit videos. Probably gonna have the music in the back, but I really just wanted to get my thoughts on. All right, let's really read this right now because this is crazy. Okay, here we go. Where do we want to read the? Let's pull up the Loud Wire. Now you know what? Let's pull up the Rolling Stones ad because I'm not 100% sure if the Rolling Stone. I mean, what these other ones are, but you know, Rolling Stones is pretty reputable. Now, I shouldn't have to explain why this is big, but let me go ahead and explain. And let me explain why this word in particular is so big to be added. It's big because because for so long I feel like people tell hip hop, like rappers and stuff, oh, we don't talk right, slang isn't proper English, and that's a way of talking down to the art form, talking down to the artist. I know that argument probably isn't slang a lot now, but I remember growing up in the rap is crap era. I remember that. So there's a time when it was looked down upon, and there's still certain situations where we look down upon to speak a certain way, and that's why I always tell people it's not about how they say it, it's about what they're saying. So to add something to the dialect of Webster, which is official U.S. language, yeah, man. And this is why it's so important to me, the word "stan," because the word "stan" might be the perfect way to name a. There is no better way of calling an extreme fan than calling him a stan. Because if you say, "Oh, that nigga extreme fan," it don't hit as much. Stan hits. Stan hits. Now I feel like the word has gotten so big, you don't even need the song to contextualize what it is. But with the song, it's absolutely perfect because there are toxic fan bases everywhere. There's toxicity. Is that a word? Toxicity? Whatever. Everywhere. And sometimes you just can't formulate the words like, what is this person right now? They're a stan. Now, is stan a negative or positive thing? To me, it's an absolute negative thing. It's an absolute negative thing. I think the reason why it's been appropriated to a positive thing is because M made the song and there's a sect of M's fan base who proudly use that as their moniker, which is fine. So it switched it to for them, a positive meaning. So them calling themselves a stan is showing their devotion to Eminem and the whole shady movement, right? Now, if I'm going off what Eminem said, Eminem's definition, the creator of the word, if I go off of the song, after I listen to the word, to the song "Stan," after I listen or see the music video, I definitely think there is no way that I can pull positivity from that. We're talking about somebody who was so obsessed with somebody, they dyed their hair the same color, which isn't crazy. They got a mural of him. Go back and watch the Stan video. There's a mural of Eminem stuff on his wall. That's unhealthy. It's cool to have people up on your wall, your heroes, but how Stan had it was some straight Jeffrey Dahmer type shit. So that's one thing. Whatever. Then we start getting to the point where he's saying his wrist, trying to keep it family friendly, just to feel the pain, trying to basically say that in a way to validate his loyalty to M, and then ultimately what he did to his girl. You gonna do that to Dido? You gonna throw Dido in the trunk and drive off the edge and, how am I supposed to send this out? And then notice how how you gonna remember you didn't know how you was gonna set this up? Because you was on the Fifth of Vodka, and they dared you to drive? Nah. Dido, her tears grew cold and she was wondering why. That's all she did wrong. She ain't do nothing wrong. The morning rain drops on my window and I can't see it all. So let's see what Rolling Stone has to say about this. Eminem inspired use of stan added to Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Now here's another thing I need to say to get in my bag. Stan has been common vernacular for, when did the song come out? At least a decade now. I don't think anybody in pop culture didn't know, or not even in pop culture, I think 90% of people, if you said, man, that dude's a stan, or I'm not trying to be a stan, I think they understood what you were saying. So just like the industry, just like old magazines and stuff like that, they be the last people to the party. They be the last people to the party. When we telling you, we've been using this. We've been using bling bling. So I'm just saying, like, to me, Merriam-Webster is like the Grammys, because it's dope when you get one or when you get put in it, and it is a certain stamp of validation and approval. But you don't need it. To me, you don't need it to validate what you're doing. Like, that doesn't mean Stan wasn't common vernacular before Merriam decided to accept it. And Merriam, we really gonna trust somebody named Merriam? You got a dog named Courage? And you live with Houston's bag? Is that what we're doing in the middle of nowhere? Anyway, let's get it. The Eminem-inspired use of the word stan to describe hyper-devoted fans have been added to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. I guess they're just writing it proper. but to say Eminem inspired use of the word stan. Eminem inspired? Has stan been used before Eminem to describe a hyper-devoted fan? I feel like you're kind of taking away from M a little bit to say M inspired. Isn't M created? I know he didn't create the word stan, like that's a name, but to use that name as a noun and a verb, that's M. Like you standing right now. You being a stand. Stop standing, that's a verb. I don't think, I'm just gonna say Eminem, inspired makes it feel like he only had a little bit of it. Like he just wrote a line or two. Nigga, Ghost wrote the whole song, you know what I mean? The casual use of the word stan famously comes from Eminem and Dido's 2000. This song came out in 2000. We've almost been using this word for 20 years. For 20 years, 2 decades. And Miriam decided, you know what? I'm assuming they talk like that. You know what? Put it in the dictionary. Nah. We appreciate it, but we've been. You know what's more of a actual reflection of what people say? The Urban Dictionary. I'm telling you, the Urban Dictionary is closer to what people say today than the Merriam Dictionary ever will be. By the same name, in which the rapper waves a harrowing yarn about an obsessive fan trying to get. Sorry, I just woke up. Let me slow down and let this all calculate. Hold on. The casual use of stan famously comes from Eminem and Dido's hit 2000 song of the same name, in which the rapper waves a harrowing yarn about weaves a harrowing yarn about an obsessive fan trying to get his attention. Nas helped spread the term, rhyming in his 2001 diss track, Jay-Z Ether, you a fan of a fake, a P-word, a stan. Oh, I didn't even, okay. So they calculating all the way down the line the lineage of the name. I didn't even know the word. I didn't even know that basically the second mainstream use of it was Nas calling Jay a stan. That is, so wait a minute. The first 2 stans on public record, first 2 people being called stan is Stan and Jay-Z. This nigga Hov always try to find a way to be in some sort of hip hop history. How you gonna be the first real person called a stan on documentation? Huh? And Nas even said M killed you on that? That's crazy. His is the first record use of stan as a label. A pejorative one. And a pejorative, yo, put in the comment section what the hell pejorative means, because I don't know. From an obsessed, I know every word. I don't know if that's the first word. Pejorative? Pejorative. Anyway, from an obsessive fan rather than the name of the fan himself. As outline noted in 2017, over the years, stan has morphed into a go-to slang term for diehard fans and was added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2017. So wait a minute. It was added in Oxford in 2017 and then added in, Lord have mercy, and then added in, hold on, let me calculate my thought. So it was added in Oxford in 2017 and then added in Webster now. So what's the difference? Which one's the, hold up. So who killed Professor Hawk? You know what I mean? Yo, by the way, if you know what that's from, put it in the comment section and accept the fact that you're an OG. Who is Professor Hawk? Not who killed. Who is Professor Hawk? You asked us, who is Professor Hawk? We'll tell you. I feel like Hope is gonna get that. Anyway, so which one is the real OG? Is Oxford? Because I only hear about Merriam. Whenever something gets put in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, I feel like that's when it becomes official lexicon Well, it's always been official lexicon, but I feel like then that's when it's accepted to be official lexicon. But if Oxford's had this for the last 2 years, what we doing? Merriam, you 2 years late. Well, you late to the party, bro. So, today, tune in. We gonna be breaking down the battle live. Shout out to M for breaking another record, getting a word into the dictionary. I sound like I broke a record every time I break a record. That's dope. I feel like there is no better way to describe a hardcore fan than that. So, yeah, man. Put in a comment section. What do you think is the next piece of slang that should be put in the dictionary? Oh, that is the best question I've ever asked. Yo, if you don't comment a word, you lightweight trash. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna even throw a word in there. I think thought. I don't like the slang word thought, but whore and hoe is already in there. So thought, maybe. I don't know. You put in the comment section. I'll be excited to see what you say. Tune in today. Oh, battle rap. Oh, battle rap.